Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today we're going to be talking about protein sources coming from non-meat options. As a person who lifts weights and does bodybuilding type stuff and is looking to put on muscle, protein intake is one of the important factors for me to make sure I'm hitting every day. So from my personal experience, my recommendation or what I follow is about 0.6 to 0.8 grams of protein per pound of body weight. So you can kind of calculate that for yourself, and that's what I follow to maintain and continue to build muscle. So you don't necessarily need an excessive amount of protein. And keep in mind that protein is not the only important macronutrient. Also, micronutrients are important for your overall health and to continue for your body to recover properly so that you can continue to train for years and years and years. So keep that in mind. So following a plant-based diet, I don't get any of my protein from meat, so I'm going to show y'all a few of the things that I eat daily to get my protein intake. So let's check it out. Alrighty, so let's start with some of the carb sources that also contain a good source of fiber and protein. And my number one favorite thing is going to be oats. So I absolutely love oats for protein oatmeal, just for overnight oats, just whatever. So oats have 5 grams of protein per serving and 4 grams of fiber. So this is a good one, a good bulk source for your meals. And then also quinoa. So quinoa has 6 grams of protein per serving. This is a blend of quinoa, buckwheat, and millet, but just regular quinoa has a similar protein content. So also a great source of fiber, 4 grams of fiber per serving. So another really good base for your meals. And then, what else? Then we can go into kind of like, well, I'll go into one that's soy based. So there's tofu, which I don't have right now, but I love tofu. I just cook that on the skillet, and it's like really freaking simple. So if you're used to eating maybe like scrambled eggs, you can kind of, it's similar to that, and you can just scramble it up and put it in some tacos, and that's a great option. And also tempeh. So I love tempeh. This one is kind of an acquired taste, so try it out, see if you like it, but there's 16 grams of protein per serving, and that's 84 grams, and there's 2.5 servings in here. So this is kind of what it looks like, and it's just like compacted soybeans. So this is a really good option. I like to cut it up and put it in some tacos or on a salad or something like that. And then for meat substitutes, I usually go for the Gardein brand, and I get the beefless ground. So this is similar to ground beef. And I use it in similar ways for tacos and pretty much for anything, honestly. And then there's these chicken strips, teriyaki chicken strips. Also Gardein, this one has 14 grams of protein. I think that's about 4 strips. And then this one has 18 grams of protein, and there's 4.5 servings in this whole thing. So awesome protein substitute there. And then of course, you have beans. I love garbanzo beans. Chickpeas is another word for them, same thing. Hummus is made out of this, and I love to eat them just as the whole bean. And I also eat black beans, kidney beans, any type of bean. Just switch it up, whatever you want. So this has 6 grams of protein per serving and 6 grams of fiber. So fiber is another really important thing to make sure you're intaking to keep you on the regular, if you know what I mean. Of course, there's peanut butter. So I am a peanut butter addict, so you know I have this. 7 grams of protein per serving. You can do almond butter, you can do any nut butter that you want. Just keep in mind, this has a higher fat content, but nothing wrong with fat. I love some fats too, but just keep that in mind whenever you're choosing to have some peanut butter. Now, some of the more sweet things that I like to have are protein bars, and I kind of use these every now and then to just curb a sweet tooth, and right now these are 2 of my favorites. So, and they're both vegan. So this brand is called NuGo, and they have a bunch of different flavors. One of my favorites is chocolate coconut, and this is chocolate pretzel. These have 10 grams of protein and 200 calories. So really good if you're craving something chocolatey and sweet, and something that's a little bit more wholesome, has more wholesome ingredients. A very short ingredient list are these Thunderbird bars. And I think these actually might be made in Texas. Yeah, it's crafted in Austin, Texas. So I don't know if you guys have these in your store, but this is almond, apricot, and vanilla. And the base of these is like dates. So it's very gooey kind of texture. And the ingredients are only apricots, almonds, almond butter, quinoa, vanilla, and sea salt. So these have 7 grams of protein. And then, of course, I always like to have a good plant-based protein powder. I absolutely love the Pescience Peanut Butter Delight. This one is amazing. And I've tried a lot of different vegan protein powders, and I absolutely love the Pescience ones, the chocolate and the peanut butter. I didn't really like the vanilla. I haven't tried the mixed berry, but I really, really like these ones. And you can also find them on Amazon. If you have Prime shipping or whatever, it might actually come out a little bit cheaper than getting it from the website. So these I really like to put in smoothies and in my oatmeal, so making protein oatmeal. So those are just some of the great options. A lot of protein is found in maybe some things that you might not have thought of, like even a lot of vegetables, and kale have protein sources in them. So yeah, I'll write all those things down in the description bar so you guys can reference them whenever you are making your grocery list or whatever. And I think that's gonna be it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. If you have any of your favorite plant-based protein sources, you can comment them down below. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.